In today's fast-paced world, clean water is something most of us take for granted. We pay our water bills, install high-tech filters, and rely on modern infrastructure. But there's a group of people who don't rely on any of that. The Amish. No government-supplied water, no city plumbing, and definitely no complicated water systems. Yet, they have access to some of the freshest, cleanest water you can imagine. How do they do it? Today we're uncovering the fascinating and clever ways the Amish get drinkable water, all off-grid, independent, and without any help from the government. Number 1. Deep wells. One of the key secrets behind the Amish's self-sufficiency lies deep beneath the ground their wells. But unlike typical household wells, Amish wells are anything but shallow. These wells are often drilled hundreds of feet into the earth, tapping into underground aquifers rich with fresh, naturally filtered water. This process isn't simple or fast. It requires hard physical labor and patience, but the result is worth the effort. Amish families dig these wells using horse-drawn equipment or, in some cases, just manpower, without the aid of modern machinery. Their dedication to off-grid living means they avoid electricity and heavy equipment, staying true to their traditions. The process can take days or even weeks, depending on the depth and location. But once completed, it provides a reliable and sustainable water source for years to come. To access the water, the Amish use hand pumps or wind-powered systems, further emphasizing their low-tech, eco-friendly approach. These wells serve as the lifeblood of the community, offering clean, drinkable water year-round, without any reliance on government-supplied systems. This method is a testament to their ingenuity and deep connection to the land. Number 2. Rainwater harvesting. While wells provide a reliable water source for the Amish, they also tap into another abundant, free resource: rainwater. The Amish have long mastered the art of rainwater harvesting, a practice that is simple, efficient, and eco-friendly. Unlike modern expensive rainwater collection systems, the Amish use a straightforward setup: gutters, downspouts, and barrels. The process begins with the installation of gutters along the roof lines of their homes, barns, and other structures. These gutters channel rainwater into large barrels or cisterns strategically placed to maximize water collection. With just an inch of rainfall, a typical 1,000 square foot roof can collect about 600 gallons of water, which is enough to meet many of the community's daily needs. From drinking and cooking to washing, gardening, and even hydrating their livestock, rainwater plays a vital role in the Amish lifestyle. One of the key benefits of rainwater harvesting is its sustainability. It requires no electricity or complex systems, making it perfect for the Amish's off-grid way of life. The collected water is stored in barrels or underground cisterns, often treated or filtered using simple methods like sand or charcoal to remove impurities. In addition to meeting the basic needs of a household, rainwater harvesting ensures that the Amish are prepared for dry periods when well water may not be as readily available. It also reduces dependency on other water sources, promoting self-sufficiency while contributing to sustainable farming and resource management practices. By maximizing the use of this natural resource, the Amish demonstrate that low-tech solutions can be just as effective as expensive modern systems, offering a sustainable, low-cost method to ensure water availability throughout the year. Number 3. Natural springs. For many Amish communities, natural springs offer a reliable, pure, and sustainable water source. These springs, found in specific areas, provide water that has been naturally filtered through layers of soil, sand, and rock. The result? Water rich in essential minerals like calcium and magnesium, much like the expensive bottled mineral water you find in stores, but without any packaging or modern processing. Natural springs have been flowing for centuries, providing fresh, clean water straight from the earth. For the Amish, tapping into these springs is not only a way to obtain water, but also a way of staying connected to the land and living in harmony with nature. Unlike modern systems that rely on treatment plants and chemicals, the water from these springs is pure and naturally filtered, requiring no additional purification. In many Amish communities, the process of collecting spring water is simple yet effective. They use basic piping systems to direct the flow of water into their homes or collect it in stone basins. These basins often become central points within the community, where families gather to collect water for drinking, cooking, and household needs. The water is naturally chilled underground, making it refreshing and free of contaminants. The abundance of minerals in spring water not only makes it taste fresh and clean, but also provides added health benefits. Minerals like calcium and magnesium contribute to strong bones and healthy bodily functions. While the rest of us might buy expensive supplements or fortified water, the Amish enjoy these benefits naturally, simply by using the springs around them. For the Amish, relying on natural springs isn't just a practical solution, it's a reflection of their deep respect for the Earth's natural resources. It's another way they manage to live sustainably, embracing what the land offers without overexploiting or modifying it unnecessarily. Number 4, water purification. When it comes to keeping their water clean, the Amish rely on natural, time-tested methods. While many of us might depend on complex filtration systems, the Amish keep things simple yet effective. One of their most common methods for water purification is the use of sand and charcoal filters. This straightforward technique has been used for generations and works remarkably well. The first step in their filtration process involves sand, which acts as a natural barrier. As water passes through layers of sand, larger particles like dirt, debris, and sediment are trapped, leaving cleaner water behind. This method mimics how water is naturally filtered in the environment, ensuring it's free from visible contaminants. Next comes charcoal, which is a powerful purifier. Charcoal is highly absorbent and capable of removing impurities, odors, and even chemical residues. It binds to organic and chemical impurities, ensuring the water tastes fresh and clean. If you've ever wondered how to remove that garden hose taste from water, charcoal is the secret weapon the Amish use to maintain clean, fresh-tasting water naturally. However, some Amish communities go a step further by incorporating UV light into their purification systems. Yes, UV light. While it might seem modern, UV light technology is simple and effective. Ultraviolet light kills harmful bacteria and viruses in the water, ensuring it's safe to drink. The Amish cleverly harness this invisible sunlight to add an extra layer of protection without the need for chemicals or electricity. These low-tech, sustainable purification methods are a testament to the Amish's resourcefulness and commitment to living in harmony with nature. By using sand, charcoal, and sunlight, they've created a system that purifies water naturally, ensuring their families have access to clean, safe drinking water, all without relying on modern conveniences. Number 5, solar-powered water pumps and gravity systems. Though the Amish are known for their simple, traditional lifestyle, they aren't completely opposed to modern technology, especially when it aligns with their off-grid, environmentally friendly philosophy. Over time, many Amish communities have embraced solar-powered water pumps and gravity-fed systems to improve water access without compromising their values. Solar-powered water pumps are becoming an increasingly popular solution. In the past, the Amish primarily used hand pumps or wind-powered systems to draw water from deep wells, a method that requires significant manual effort. Solar power, however, has offered a more efficient, hands-free option. Solar panels installed on rooftops or in open fields harness energy from the sun, which then powers water pumps to draw water from wells. This system is entirely off-grid, relying solely on the renewable energy of sunlight to function. What makes solar-powered pumps so appealing to the Amish is their sustainability and reliability. Since they don't require connection to an electrical grid, these pumps are ideal for rural Amish communities that live far from modern utilities. The technology also aligns with their environmental values, as it provides a renewable, clean energy source that doesn't harm the planet or interfere with their simple way of life. Additionally, solar-powered systems allow the Amish to pump large quantities of water with minimal effort, making daily water collection more convenient and less labor-intensive, especially for larger families and farms. Alongside solar-powered pumps, many Amish communities also take advantage of gravity-fed water systems. These systems work on a basic principle. Water naturally flows from a higher elevation to a lower one. By locating wells or water sources uphill, the Amish use gravity to direct water down to their homes and barns without the need for electricity or mechanical pumps. In communities where homes are built on sloped land, this gravity-fed system is a particularly efficient solution. A network of pipes or simple channels is used to guide the water downhill, providing a steady flow of water to meet daily needs, from drinking to irrigation. Once the system is in place, it requires little maintenance, and because it relies on a natural force, gravity, it's a highly dependable, cost-effective solution. What's fascinating about these systems is how seamlessly they blend tradition with innovation. The Amish are deeply committed to self-sufficiency and sustainability, and both solar-powered water pumps and gravity-fed systems allow them to remain independent of public utilities while also reducing their environmental footprint. Number 6. Community ponds. Community ponds are another essential resource that the Amish use to manage their water supply. Strategically located on Amish farms or within neighborhoods, these ponds are designed to collect rainwater and surface runoff, offering a natural and efficient way to store water. These ponds play a vital role in supporting daily life within the Amish community, serving multiple purposes far beyond simply providing drinking water. The process of constructing a community pond is both thoughtful and deliberate. Amish families often gather to dig these ponds, using simple, eco-friendly tools like shovels, horse-drawn plows, and basic earth-moving equipment. The ponds are usually placed in low-lying areas where rainwater naturally accumulates. By channeling runoff from nearby fields, rooftops, and roads into the pond, the Amish create a reliable water reservoir that can be used throughout the year, especially during drier months. One of the most significant benefits of these ponds is their versatility. The water collected isn't only for human consumption, though with proper management and filtration, it can be used for drinking. More commonly, community ponds are utilized for agricultural purposes. They provide an abundant water source for irrigating crops, keeping livestock hydrated, and even supporting small-scale aquaculture. The ponds also contribute to the local ecosystem, attracting wildlife like ducks, frogs, and fish, which further enrich the land. Beyond their practical use, community ponds are a symbol of Amish cooperation and self-sufficiency. Building and maintaining a pond is often a group effort where neighbors come together to dig, clean, and maintain the water source. These communal activities strengthen the bonds within the Amish community as families work side by side, sharing stories and supporting one another. Maintaining the pond becomes a recurring social event where laughter, conversation, and shared meals bring the community closer together. For the Amish, these ponds are not just about storing water, they represent a deeper philosophy of living in harmony with nature and each other. By working collectively to maintain the pond, the Amish embody the values of sustainability, simplicity, and collaboration. This sense of community pride ensures that the ponds are kept clean and functioning, providing water for everyone, whether it's for daily tasks, nourishing the crops, or ensuring livestock have enough to drink. In addition, community ponds help manage water flow, reducing the risk of floods during heavy rains and preventing soil erosion. This form of natural water management ensures that the land stays fertile and productive, supporting the Amish way of life for generations to come. Number 7. Community and self-sufficiency. One of the most remarkable aspects of how the Amish manage their water supply is their strong sense of community and self-sufficiency. For the Amish, water is more than just a daily necessity. It's a lifeline that connects every member of the community, reinforcing their shared values of cooperation, trust, and hard work. Whether they're digging a deep well or setting up a rainwater collection system, these tasks are never done in isolation. The entire neighborhood comes together, making water collection a collective effort. When a family in the Amish community needs a new well, it's not just their responsibility to dig it. Neighbors gather to help, sharing tools, knowledge, and labor. Digging a well can take days or even weeks, but the burden is lighter when spread across many hands. Everyone contributes, and, in return, the entire community benefits from the new water source. The same goes for installing rain barrels or constructing a pond. There's always a group of neighbors ready to pitch in. This collaborative spirit is deeply rooted in the Amish way of life. Their self-sufficiency isn't based on individual isolation, but rather on a model of interdependence within the community. Everyone plays a role, whether it's offering advice, lending tools, or simply being there to share in the physical labor. This system of mutual support ensures that no one family is ever left to struggle on their own. The sense of shared responsibility also extends beyond the initial installation of water systems. Maintenance is an ongoing communal task. If a hand pump breaks or a rain barrel needs cleaning, the community is quick to respond. The Amish have a deep respect for the resources they use, and they know that by working together, they can ensure those resources continue to sustain their way of life. What's especially inspiring is how these communal efforts are not just about practicality. They also foster strong social bonds. Gathering to dig a well or clean a pond becomes a social event where families share stories, laugh, and connect. Children play nearby, learning by watching the adults, and neighbors exchange tips on how best to maintain the water systems. It's a tradition that reinforces not only their self-sufficiency, but also their sense of belonging and togetherness. This approach contrasts sharply with the individualism seen in many modern societies, where people often rely on government services or paid contractors for water access and maintenance. The Amish show us that sometimes the simplest and most effective solutions come from working together as a community. Their independence from government systems is built not on isolation, but on the strength of collaboration and shared knowledge.